Hello friends, Tiger Coward here. Welcome to episode 1 of our North Coast adventure. In this episode, we're heading to the end of the road, the furthest east you can go in Quebec, along the north shore of the St. Lawrence River. But first, we have to get past the populated areas in southern Ontario and Quebec before we can enjoy the rugged and isolated beauty of the north. We battle heat, rain, and fog, but eventually we reach the wild beauty of the coastline. Here we're dazzled by rivers, rocky shorelines, and breathtaking coves. This land is sparsely populated with open spaces and dynamic natural scenery. But that enchantment doesn't reveal itself until we cross the River Malbaie. There we enter into dramatic landscapes and ride the magnificent Route 138 all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. There we find sunshine, sandy beaches, and a rugged serenity only found in the north. It's a good one. Let's go. And so the adventure began. But first I had to get to La Maison de Spike, the third time this year. He lives 666 kilometers east of the center of the universe, so I was up at 6 a.m. to cross Central Ontario. Having already ridden across Ontario 4 times this summer, and despite the beautiful route I took, I was not looking forward to the ride. But it was great. There was no traffic at all until I reached Renfrew. It was just perfect.
Well, I made it to Renfrew at 11:15. It's been an easy drive, but the further east I've gone, the warmer it's gotten, and it is now steaming 28.5 degrees. Just past Renfrew, I will hop onto the highway and I will slab it all the way to Montreal. Yes, I deserve this. Yes, I do.
By Ottawa, it was already 30 degrees and I was baked by the time I rolled into Verdun. Tomorrow we'll pass Quebec City on Route 138 towards Tadoussac. We expect cooler temps, some rain, but that's all part of the adventure. It's day 2 and we're leaving Montreal and southern Quebec behind. Our goal is to get to the solitude and natural beauty of the north. But the heavily populated areas between Montreal and Quebec City mean that we have to take the congested and boring Autoroute 20.
We are stopped in Malbaie, Quebec, and we're just going to go into the grocery store, grab some snacks, and continue heading east. What a great parking lot for a grocery store overlooking the St. Lawrence River.
Once we crossed Riviera Malbaie, the ride transformed. We wound our way up and down the northernmost edge of the Appalachian Mountains. With sheer rock faces on one side and sweeping views of the St. Lawrence River on the other. The North Shore is a stark contrast to the flat farmland of the South Shore. It feels like another world.
Route 138 is already blowing my mind. We are crossing the Saguenay River on the ferry to Tadoussac.
Saguenay River on the ferry into Tadoussac, where we stopped at a little grocery store to pick up provisions. Dinner was my signature dish, Shipwreck Casserole. But since we're in Quebec, we leveled it up with cheese curds. Spoiler alert, it was amazing. We hurried to clean up as the rain rolled in. Looks like we'll get a bit of rain tonight, more overnight, and likely wake up to thunderstorms. Day 3, and it was the day that the rain came down. Jane Morgan may have sung that rain was Mother Earth smiling, but Jane clearly never rode a motorcycle in northern Quebec. No love blossomed for me today. Hey, if you don't get the reference, Google it. If you do get the reference, you're probably too old to be riding in the rain. It poured overnight, but the Weather Network promised a 1-hour break between 6 and 7 o'clock, and they nailed it. We packed our soak gear into the panniers just as the skies opened up again. Unusually, we hadn't fueled up the night before, so we rolled into the village, only to find the gas station didn't open until 8. That bought us some time for a great diner breakfast and let the worst of the storm catch up and blow past. Of course, later we caught up to it and rode through it again. Despite the rain and the clouds, Route 138 was still a thrill. Mountain climbs, steep drops into hidden bays, and the salty St. Lawrence air kept me hooked. Even the best waterproof gear eventually lets water in. It drips down your collar, runs up your sleeve, and eventually burrows through the fabric. By Baie Comeau we were done, soaked, cold, and ready to bail. We finally called it, scoring a room at the Travel Lodge. Havre-Saint-Pierre, here we come.
This is a cute downtown in Baie Comeau. You can't see anything else above the buildings because it's so foggy.
We're riding along the coast to Havre-Saint-Pierre, and there's a promise of spectacular scenery all along the way.
After a rainy ride yesterday, it looks like the skies are going to clear a bit for us today. We just came out of Baie Comeau, and as we got some altitude, we came out of the fog. And then 30 seconds later, we're back in the fog. Looks like it might be one of those days for a bit. Woohoo! That is foggy! I can't see a thing. Oh, there's a car there without his lights on. Fan-fucking-tastic. Turn your lights on, people. Full lights. Look at him disappear. Oh, there's one coming here. This is a wee bit nutty. 16 degrees and... Oh, fuck, I barely saw this truck. He doesn't even have his, full lights on, and he's dark gray. So I came up behind him. It's a bit nutty, because we're out of it here, then we're in it, then we're out of it. Now it's an adventure, Michael. Yep, legit. My eyes are going to be peeled like my eggs were. Oh, we're out of the... Hey, no more fog. It sure is pretty when we can see it. And back into the fog. Woo-hoo-hoo! Belvedere Saint Panacra. I don't think we'll go there because we won't be able to see anything.
But the weather was not our friend today. We rode in and out of fog the whole day. We had some nice patches, but some of our sightseeing was curtailed because of the misty skies.
Ooh, this is steep, and are we going to go through a tunnel? No, I didn't understand that sign. Oh, here's the tunnel. Yeah. Then I did understand the sign. Well, that's cool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what a beautiful ride this would be if we could see the scenes, but the road is fantastic. Well, that's what the St. Lawrence looks like then.
In the afternoon, we got more sunshine and less fog. but we still got to see plenty of rivers, waterfalls, and hidden coves along the St. Lawrence. Route 138 definitely breaks the old Quebec stereotype of terrible pavement.
Cheese. Just stopped at a random place somewhere 100 kilometers east of Sept-Îles, and it's the most beautiful little rest stop. It's cooled off a bit. It's down to 18 degrees. It was up at 22 not too long ago, and we're just approaching Sept-Îles. I take a deep breath of that salty air. Yummy. Sept-Îles. And we can see nothing because of the fog. And now we are back into the fog. What a crazy day. Temperature has dropped from 20 degrees to 16. Oh, this is fantastic. It'd be nice if the sun was out, but what can you do? My dad asked why I torture myself riding in cold and isolated places. That's not torture at all. I love it. I only have good days and great days when I'm on my motorcycle. The deceased of Sheldrake have a beautiful view. Very dramatic. Holy smokes. I want to live in that house right there.
We spent the night in the charming town of Havre-Saint-Pierre, which is dramatically nicer than Sept-Îles. Maybe the kind of place that Tiger Barb might want to retire to one day. Like so many of the Quebec towns, they have an excellent municipal campground. The community spirit in La Belle Province is different than the rest of the continent.
It's 4:30 now, and we've probably got another hour to go, and we've come back up to the fog. Temperature's down to 14.5 degrees. Woohoo! That's chilly. Might have to change my gloves and my sweater. And predictably, we're back in the fog again. We're planning on getting a campsite right on the beach. So it might be a chilly one because it's only 13 degrees now. So thank goodness I got a great sleeping bag. We are at the municipal campsite. Okay, we've arrived at Havre-Saint-Pierre and the municipal campground. And Mike and I are just going to walk down to the beach, which is right there, straight across the road from where we are. So what do you think about today, Mikey?
Well, it's a fabulous day. Lots of fog though. At certain points, I couldn't see your tail lights for part of the ride.
The fog was crazy and didn't make any sense. Sometimes it was foggy up high, and sometimes it was foggy down at the river. Sometimes you just went around a corner, and it was foggy. But beauty. We got some nice stuff to see on the way back because we missed some. Go forth with an open mind and most importantly an open heart. And remember, self-care is not selfish.
If you've stayed this long, you must have liked what you've seen, so please hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment and share it with your friends. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps out my little channel. Let's go.